Vanessa here. I am at the Adult Entertainment Expo 2018 with Tiffany Star. Tiffany, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah. So I saw you a couple of nights ago at the BBW Awards show.
Yes.
And so how was that experience for you? It was their first time running that show. What did you think about it?
I think the ladies did a great job with it. Like, I hope they continue to do it. It was a really positive experience, and everyone was super nice, and like, it had people from all over come to it, so I was super excited for that.
Yeah, there's people from like also different facets of our industry too that were in attendance.
Yeah.
Is that really important for you? Do you think to kind of showcase more of that side of our industry as well? Because it is like it's been considered like more of a niche category.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. It's like, the way I feel about it is it's not going anywhere. So like embrace it. Like, let's literally make it like bigger, you know?
Right.
But yeah, like having the support from other people come, not just the BBW community, meant so much, I think, to every girl there. It was incredible to see, like, you were there. That was super exciting. And like, we saw so many different people there. It was really, really nice. Sarah J came, and I was like, fangirling.
You won an award, right? During that?
I did not.
You did not win an award?
Oh,
shit, sorry.
But everyone that did was amazing. Everyone that was nominated was amazing. I was shocked. I was top 10 for 3, and I was like, how did this happen? And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, that was based on like fan voting, right?
It was fan voting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, as far as segueing over to AVN, what do you have going on this week? Are you shooting?
I am shooting. Yeah, I'm shooting from my own site. It just opened. So.
Oh, and what site? What is your site?
It's TiffanyStarBBW.com.
Okay.
So.
You work mainly on the film side, right?
I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Is it more of like? Do you have specific people that you work with? Is it more girl-girl, or are you?
I do a lot with Plumper Pass, and it's a lot of boy-girl.
Oh, okay.
So for my site now and other girls' site, I've just started doing girl-girl.
Yeah.
So after 8 years now, it's like I'm finally like breaking out into other things.
So comparing and contrasting then working with guys and girls, I mean, have you developed like a preference at this point between the two? Like, obviously they're very different experiences.
Right. I mean, you know, I was always scared for just girl on girl. I'm like, what about if I mess up? You know, like boy girl is pretty easy, like it's cut and dry. But like now it's like, I did a girl scene yesterday, and it was my first really hardcore one. And I was like, this was amazing. Like, what have I been missing out on all these years? So I was like, now I want all girls. Like, and so far from my site, it's been all girl.
Yeah.
So like, I even got a text this morning. They're like, we need to get you some dick for your site. I was like, okay. It's like, if I must.
You can't neglect the dick. No,
Right.
not for too long anyways. So whenever you are matched up with someone to perform with, I mean, how do you accept that? Like, do you base it off of chemistry with that person, or maybe like what they have going on, and if it looks like it's a right fit for you? How do you determine like who you work with ultimately?
For the guys, I've always been kind of matched up with them, but luckily it's always been through great companies.
Okay.
So everyone I've met has been super nice, and like some of the people, like I still like, I'll call up and be like, hey, how are you? You know?
Yeah.
So that's really nice. As far as the girls go, it's been things like this, events like Expos, like just meeting the girls and being like, hey.
Yeah, it's basically networking, right?
Exactly.
On your own.
Yeah.
And so having your own site, you have a lot of control over your own content.
Yes. Yeah.
I know that you were
nice.
talking about camming. So what was it exactly? I mean, I know that I met you at Expos Miami this last year, and there were a lot of cam models at that particular show. So I know it's a far stretch from like film. What is your perception of like camming versus like film as an adult film star?
So before I came, I was very much like, oh, you just kind of sit in the computer and like do a cum show kind of thing. Like I never realized until I went to Expos like how personal it really is, like to get to know people from all over.
Yeah.
Versus like doing adult film, the only time I get to meet those fans is at events like this, and they're like, I've loved you for this many years. It's like awesome. Like great to meet you. Camming, like you really get to know the people, and it's so nice.
And
like,
you develop relationships.
Exactly.
Yes, totally. And it could be like, depending on like how frequently anyways that you're like logging on, you could be even connecting with these people on a daily basis.
Absolutely, yeah. So I love that. Like I love the personalization of it, and just being able to branch out and try different things too. And meeting all these new girls was great. Like in that event especially, like I had never really met a lot of cam girls. Like it was always girls, and I'm like, cam girls are the new porn stars, man. Like these girls are great. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like what you're doing, even like as much as you're putting into your website.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
these people are basically building their own brand with no talent agent, no PR person. They're doing all of their own stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have enough of the groundwork anyway. So if they wanted to transition over to like film or something like that, then that might be a possibility. I don't know. But
and now you have the new app, so that's awesome.
oh,
like,
with
I saw
mobile?
that.
Yes, that's crazy.
Like, I'm
isn't it?
surprised everyone's not walking around here with their phones being like, hey,
Well,
like
it's
to
only
every
on
group.
iOS right now, so only for Apple users. But no, that's a total game changer. I feel like, especially as we develop it even more, that'll bring a whole new element to the live camming aspect.
It does.
For
It's
sure.
literally like, come out with me. Like,
Yeah.
let's go do this, you know?
So, what do you have going on for 2018 that you are excited about, or that you want to share with everybody?
Really just starting the site. Like, it just launched, so getting that going, getting to meet all these new people.
Yeah.
I'm moving out to Vegas in
okay,
like a few weeks. So.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
So, a year of change. It
Yes,
sounds like.
yeah, huge change. Just being able to meet all these new girls when they're coming in is super exciting. Being able to film more, like I'm going to be full-time camming and filming.
Nice.
So I got it all set up. Like I was looking at places and I was like, I need a cam room, but not just a normal cam room, you know? I was like, I want one with the biggest strip, and that's exactly what I found.
Oh,
so I was like,
that sounds so luxurious.
it was so, I could not get it in Florida or California, trust me. I was like, yes! I was like, Vegas!
Are you still going to the Florida shows this year? What do you think? Like you're usually in attendance.
I think I'm
right?
going to try to, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
And
I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, networking. Like
Right,
you never
yeah.
know who you're going to meet at these things, and like that's how I met you.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah. But all right. Well, what else do you have that? Sorry.
You're good, you're good.
I need a minute.
I'm nominated for something here, so that was a surprise.
Yeah, okay.
A fan favorite. I was like,
Are you going to the award show on Saturday? You
yeah,
are. Okay.
yeah. I was like, okay.
All right. I'll take that. What exactly are you nominated for on the fan side?
So it's fan favorite, best BBW actress.
Okay.
So,
Oh wow, that's huge.
like, yay! It was like, and you get 5 votes a day, so I've been voting for like all my favorite girls that are on there, and like, I think everyone's kind of hoping Sophia Rose wins this year. Like,
I know,
so
she's-
deserves
oh my
it.
God.
Like she's amazing.
She's
So-
everywhere too, right?
She is, exactly. Like as soon as you say BBW, everyone knows who she is. you
Well, that's
know?
awesome that it's not like so cutthroat. Like people are definitely supporting each other, and
Yeah,
even in these
for
award
sure.
shows,
Yeah.
you know. So
I mean, if you're not, it's not any fun.
Right.
You know, like you have to be there for the other girls. Like that's a big part of this industry. Like it's very seldom I feel like you meet someone that's all about themselves, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Like, you can be friends.
you can only go so far too with that kind of mentality.
Exactly.
Right?
Like there's so many girls that I've shot with that are now like, I'm more excited at these shows to see these girls again, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
develop
totally.
those relationships and those friendships. And yeah. So this is like a big family reunion, this show. You know, you
It
get to
is,
see all these people.
and it's the only time that we get to see each other like in person versus just like on the internet tweeting at each other or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then girls that you've never met that you follow on Twitter, it's like, I follow you. And it's like,
Do you find that like people that you see online, they look like how they look like in person? Like, is that accurate for the most part? Because sometimes I've seen people, it's like, oh shoot, like not necessarily in a bad way.
right.
But
It depends. Like, there was a male talent the other night, and like, my boyfriend was like, oh, that's so-and-so. And I'm like, no. I'm like,
right.
no.
And you feel kind of bad for like
Yeah,
not
yeah,
recognizing them
yeah.
right off the bat, but it's like, oh,
I was like,
don't judge me.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm
it's like
like-
keep the badges on, maybe.
yeah. I was like, oh. But like really cute still, but like I wouldn't have known, you know. But he didn't recognize me either, so it's fine. Like,
Okay, that's awesome. Just as long as
works
we're
out,
on,
yeah.
on level playing ground here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell everyone at home where they can find you, and also your new website. Yeah.
So you can find me at www.tiffanystarbbw.com, and you can also find me on Twitter at @TiffanyStarBBW.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany,
Thank
for
you so
stopping by.
much.
Appreciate you.